India was among 32 countries that abstained as the UN General Assembly adopted a resolution on Friday calling for an end to the war in Ukraine, with India's envoy to the world body saying that the move wasn't enough to achieve the goal of a lasting peace. A total of 141 member states voted in favor of the resolution at an emergency special sessions hour before the conflict entered its second year, while 7 countries, including Russia, Belarus, and North Korea, voted against it. The countries that abstained included China, Bangladesh, Cuba, Iran, Pakistan, South Africa, and Sri Lanka.
President India's approach to the Ukraine conflict will continue to be people-centric. We are providing both humanitarian assistance to Ukraine and economic support to some of our neighbors in the global south under economic distress, even as they stare at the escalating costs of food, of fuel, and fertilizers, which has been a consequential fallout of the ongoing conflict. Mr. President, the overall objective of today's resolution, seeking a comprehensive, just, and lasting peace in line with the UN Charter, is understandable. We also note the emphasis on increasing support by member states for diplomatic efforts to achieve peace, as well as support for the Secretary-General's efforts to promote a comprehensive, just and lasting peace in Ukraine. However, reports from the ground portray a complex scenario with the conflict intensifying on several fronts. Today, as the General Assembly marks a year of the Ukrainian conflict, it is important that we ask ourselves a few pertinent questions. Are we anywhere near a possible solution acceptable to both sides? Can any process that does not involve either of the two sides ever lead to a credible and meaningful solution? Has the UN system, and particularly its principal organ, the UN Security Council, based on a 1945 world construct, not been rendered ineffective to address contemporary challenges to global peace and security? Mr. President, India remains steadfastly committed to multilateralism and upholds the principles of the UN Charter. We will always call for dialogue and diplomacy as the only viable way out. While we take note of the stated objectives of today's resolution, given its inherent limitations in reaching our desired goal of securing lasting peace, we are constrained to abstain. Thank you.